Fiona is a balanced warrior-type character that uses a one-handed weapon and a shield. She is recommended for players with at least moderate experience in action games. Though she is more difficult to control, she offers a deeper combat experience. Fiona gains greater attack range the more she attacks. And she possesses a powerful counterattack that takes advantage of vulnerable enemies. She has strong defense skills as well. Fiona also possesses a slow but powerful smash attack. Fiona.
Karok is a giant warrior who wields a large pillar. No one else can use such a massive weapon. He is slower, but hits much harder. Karok's pillar can be swung around and thrown to attack. He can throw the pillar to hit distant enemies and shift to barehanded attacks to experience a whole new style of combat. As a character who possesses monstrous strength, he also specializes in grappling skills. He can grab stronger monsters that nobody else can and engage in a battle of strength against colossal monsters and beat them. Karok is a giant...
Hurk is a powerful warrior wielding a massive sword. He charges headfirst into battle, counting on aggression and raw strength to achieve victory. He often risks great harm to himself to ensure the total devastation of his enemies. The Relentless skill combines many of his powerful attacks to keep up the pressure until victory is certain. Even when protecting himself, Hurk uses reckless methods. When attacked, he uses the aptly named Impenetrable skill to charge back into the fray. The Revenge skill allows him to inflict great damage on the enemy that attacked him. The Deflection skill not only blocks a powerful attack, but also stuns the enemy. This skill can turn the tide against bosses. Finally, the Terminus skill destroys enemies by striking their vital points. It is a prime example of Hurk's terrifying sword skills. Hurk is a...
War came to the east, and the princess was forced to flee her kingdom. Lynn sliced a path to these lands with her battle glaive, dancing among her foes as the Reaper of Death, punishing their missteps with graceful efficiency. She was swift, precise, hard to catch, trained to strike and disappear. She dispatched even the most dangerous of foes with a flurry of techniques, laying traps and detonating them with an ancient killing blow. Lynn's tireless assault earned her a reputation as the whirling assassin from across the seas. But to her enemies, she would always be feared as the Queen of Destruction.
Vella is a swordswoman that uses twin swords to decimate her enemies. Vella relies on overwhelming speed and well-timed attacks to tear through her foes. Her signature move is the cross attack, a combat form that delivers lethal blows with pinpoint precision. For long-range battle, Vella can utilize a cross technique called Backlash to deflect projectiles and deal a powerful counter-attack. Always the first into the fray, her slip-away skill deals damage even as she escapes from danger. Should enemies get too far from her reach, Vella can pull them into a vortex of pain with her Typhoon Slash. And should she find herself face-to-face with a monstrous enemy, Vella can unleash the Cyclone to dish out a dizzying flurry of attacks. Lann is a warrior-type character who dual-wields weapons. He is recommended for players seeking a fast-paced action game experience. Lann hits enemies quickly and ruthlessly. He excels at dodging enemies, even multiple blows in a row, and can hit multiple targets at once. His skills allow him to evade enemy attacks, even when he's knocked down, and hit enemies from afar. Though he starts out wielding twin swords, his fast attack speed makes wielding twin spears effective as well. Evie is a magician-type character that uses alchemy. She is recommended for players who prefer to cast magic from a distance. She can use magical attacks like Magic Arrow, or use firebolts to knock out enemies with a single blow. She can repeatedly blast enemies with mana pistols. She can also aid party members with her magic. Evie can change the property of objects, and even revive party members by sacrificing her own health. Evie can summon golems to do her bidding. She can even reverse gravity to give her party members a combat advantage. Evie wields a scythe for powerful close-range attacks. Evie can utilize powerful magic attacks along with strong close-range weapon attacks. Evie is... Kai is a swift and powerful warrior who wields a bow. Kai's bows can be reconfigured for long-range or close-quarters battle, giving him the freedom to change tactics on the fly. Maintaining his distance will keep Kai alive. Using his dodge grapple skill, Kai can dash to safety and escape from danger when cornered. Kai isn't limited to distance attacks. His melee attacks are quite powerful if used wisely. His fearless spirit makes him extremely useful against bosses. Kai can unleash focused shots to dramatically increase his damage. Some will even disrupt enemy movement, allowing for a follow-up attack. When surrounded, Kai can use skills like Eagle Eye Assault and Arrow Storm to dispatch multiple enemies. Kai can also make use of his Chain Link skill to smash two targets together for explosive damage. Kai is a swift...